Namaste, namaste. I am that crazy man, and we're gonna dive deep again. And today I want to speak again about love. Because love, love is free of all pain. Love is free of all suffering, free of all need for love, free of fear of losing, free of that suffering. And in this world, people do not know what is love. People call suffering love, but love is free of suffering. Love is free of attachment. Love is free of control. So what they call love in this world is actually suffering, is actually control, need for love, force, resistance, opposition, control, suffering, resentfulness, revenge, deceitful games, hate, conflict, drama, violence, crying. But love is love. And this is the world of separation from ourself, separation from love. So we are searching for ourself, searching for love, searching for God. We need ourselves, we need love, we need God. We want love outside of ourselves. We want self outside of ourselves. And we get suffering that is within. But love, love is free of all suffering, free of all control, free of all need to change, free of all need to have somebody for yourself, to get love from them. So why in this world we suffer and we call that suffering love? We say love hurts. Love does not hurt. Love does not hurt. In the world where there is only love, where everyone is living love, they don't know word love, because there is nothing else but love. So to know light, there has to be darkness. So in this world, everyone is suffering, needing love from others, getting attached, trying to get love from others. Afraid, trying to control. creating suffering, resentment, hate, conflict, drama. You know, love does not hurt because love does not belong to me. If you're gonna eat a sandwich, that sandwich belongs to you. You love it. You eat it. You consume it. And this is how we see love in this world. Love? You love a bird when you see a bird flying. You see a bird flying in the air. Bird is singing a love song in the freedom of the wind. You love a bird as bird is. As bird is flying, singing, being free. That's love. Appreciation. To love you. For you. For your movement. From your song from the heart. For your freedom. The way you are. The way you move. The way you blossom. I love you. Like you love a flower. Flower is growing, blossoming. You love a flower as flower lives, grows, blossoms, full of a life, full of that energy. You leave it there, you love it as it is. Oh, what it was a beautiful flower, I love it. So when you put a bird in a cage, love is a bird flying in the wind singing a love song. You put a bird in a cage. Is that love? No. There's no love in the cage anymore. You wanted to control love, to have love for yourself. But love is a bird that flies freely in the wind from the heart. You love it as she is. If she wants you, love you intimately, she will fly to you from the heart, and that will be love, because she loves to fly. If you put her in a cage, there's no more love in the cage. Bird is not singing, loving, flying, not love, but suffering, crying for love, blaming you, hating you, cursing you, that you locked her up and you don't allow her to be loved. In this world, people suffer and cry for love because there's no love. Because what they're living is not love. Only when you are living separation of something, you can know that thing. If we would be living love, it would be normal. If we would be living peace, it would be normal. But we are at war. We are in control. We are not in love. And we cry for love. We cry for peace. Because the world is in war. Those who say they love themselves are at war, fighting, blaming each other, hating each other, controlling each other. Love is a bird. The way that the heart is singing, the way that she's playing, the way that she's dancing, can love you only from the heart, to give you love. Love is free will, desire of the heart. But in this world, you know, we don't love a flower, we pick a flower. We want to pick a flower. It's not a flower anymore. It's a corpse. It's a dead corpse. It's a dead corpse. It's not a flower anymore. You killed it. You love a flower. And that's why in this world people suffer. And they call that suffering love. Because love can only fly free from the heart as she desires. And if two hearts desire to fly to each other, only that is love. If only one desires, another not, she has to accept it. As you cannot control love. Love is joyful feeling from the heart. Heart may love you as a sister or mother, but not as a romantic love, sacred love. Love. But in this world, we do not love. We pick a flower. We do not love a flower. We want to change a flower. We want to put the flower in water to die in 2 days, to have it for ourselves. We kill love. We kill what we want, love. As love can only grow from the heart as love desires. You want love for yourself, you kill love, you get dead in a cup of water rotting. How beautiful flower. It's a dead, beautiful dead. Oh, you know, love. And in this world, we want to have. We are in separation from ourselves, separation from love that we are seeking. We want love from ourselves, from outside of ourselves. We want part of ourselves that is within us, hidden underneath our pain and separation, missing ourselves, that need emptiness for love. We want that from others. We find in them the parts that we lost in ourselves. Now we want them for ourselves. And when there's control, there's no love. There's suffering. We do not love them because we need love from them. We need to consume them. We need to have them to fill that emptiness in our heart. Mind needs to control. Mind wants to have from others what is within you. Mind is blaming others for what is your fault. Mind is always seeing in others what is within you, positive or negative. So now you want them. And then, because they are not you, they belong to the source. They're not you. And you know you cannot have them. You can only love them from the heart as they are, free. But no, you want to have them. You are afraid you will lose them. Now you control them. What they do, with who, when. You're afraid of losing yourself. You have to find in yourself. Illusions start. You're afraid somebody will take your property away. They are not your property. They are life. They belong to God, the source. You want to keep them for yourself. And you create illusions, afraid of losing them. Fear leads to madness, to control. Stay home. You should not go anywhere. Why are you seeing him or her? Are you cheating? You're cheating. She's not cheating. He's not cheating. You just want to be free. But you're afraid of losing her. You lock her up. You don't allow her to go meet her friends. She's not cheating. She loves you from the heart. She wants you to be happy. And now what? What happens? You push her away. Her heart was yours. She loved you from the heart. She was not cheating. She just wanted to be free, have friends, enjoy life, have some of her own time to fill up her love that she can give it to you. But you not trusting her, you controlling her, not allowing her to be free, blaming her, that hurted her heart, and that pushed her away. She was never yours, but when you thought that she's yours, you wanted to keep her, you wanted to have her, you went crazy. And God showed you that she belongs to God, the source, and took her away. And your fear of losing her, your control of having her for yourself, is what made you lose her. If you would just allow her to be free, and love her and trust her, and set her free, she will love you more because you love her, you want her to be happy. And you set her free to be free with her girlfriends. She loves you more. She loves you more. People kill each other. People fight. Children get their lives destroyed because of this shit. Because we want to own somebody. We want to possess somebody. We want to have somebody. Until that childlike love, freedom, is beautiful, everything. When you want to have somebody, you want to control somebody, you want to have them for yourself. And if you are on spiritual path, immediately that moment God will take them away. So you feel the emptiness, that suffering within you. You're missing yourself within you. You want yourself. You want yourself from somebody who has what you're missing in yourself. You push them away. You want them for yourself. Now you are left with pain in your heart. Reminder that you have to find yourself because it hurts you within. That means that underneath that pain, that shadow, that need to have somebody for yourself to be whole and complete, there is you, whole and complete love. Love that you are seeking. You are the love that you are seeking over your life. Outside of yourself, it is within you. That's why people suffer in this world. And they want to control. They want to have love for themselves. They manipulate, exploit, use. They do not respect, love other soul. life, their self. They cheat, deceive, lie. They have each other for sexual objects. It's not love. And the most attachment. But then the beautiful thing happens, you know. Then the beautiful thing happens. Then you are left alone. You are left with the realization that love is love. If love is felt and real in the heart, and heart wants to fly to you, that will be love, out of free will, out of joy. If you have to ask and push and force, and the answer is no, the heart is not running to you, this is not that kind of love that you want from that person. They are not feeling the same. They are not giving from the heart. You are left with realization that love is only love if love wants to fly from the heart. Otherwise, if you want to control love, get love for yourself, only thing what you get is suffering. You push the love away. There's drama, conflict, suffering. You make somebody suffer, you control them. And there's drama, conflict, suffering. You are left with that suffering on the end all alone. And only if your heart wants to fly to them and you completely set them free to be as they want, when they want. And when your heart wants to fly to them, and they set you free to be free completely as you want. And you'll set each other free. You love each other as you are, as you love a flower. When you pass the field, you don't pick it, you don't kill it, as you love a bird flying. You don't put it in a cage. And in that way the love will work. And then you are left there in the realization that it hurts you within. And underneath that pain, you find yourself, parts of yourself that you were seeking in another, and you wanted it from another so badly that you chased them and pushed them out of your life. You know. And even if you would remain with them, many people are fighting, blaming each other, because they want love from each other, and they get attached. They hate each other. And they blame each other for not giving the love to each other that none of them has. Like, you would want $1,000 from me, I want $1,000 from you, but none of us has $1,000, and we blame each other that we don't give $1,000 to each other. We have to go within to our bank account, because only we find that love within ourselves. And then it hurts us where it hurts us, we find that parts of ourselves. The love that we were missing all our life, missing others, missing ourselves, needing others to complete us, ourselves, because we found only suffering within ourselves to remind us that we missing ourselves within, and that no one can give us our self-love. And we find in ourselves that love that we were seeking from others. We are not here to get love from others, to consume and control others, to suck their blood. We need love from them, and we suck them like batteries. That's not love, that's consumption, control, matrix. But we find the reservoir of love, ourself, our heart, love that we always needed, parts of ourselves that we lost within ourselves. And now we are love. We are so full of love, and we don't need love. We need not to control anyone, to have anyone for ourselves, to get that love from them that we lost in ourselves, because we have it. We are full of love. We don't need that love from others to make us whole and complete. We are whole and complete. We found that love, that parts of ourselves we need from others within ourselves. So we do not need them. We do not need to control them. And now we are happy. We are in love. We are the happiest love, living forever, happily ever after that we were seeking. And now our lover may come, who also does not need love, to consume love, to control love, to lock love in a cage, to pick a flower. But he's full of love, and he needs to love. And you are full of love. You don't need love from them, you need to love. You are fulfilled, whole and complete in yourself. You see? And your geometry of the soul and your mind matches. So you don't need love from them, but your heart wants to love them and give them all the love. They don't need love from you. Their heart needs to love you and give you all the love. You both are love. And you don't need to change each other. You love each other for the geometry of your soul and your mind. The way that you're feeling, the way that you're expressing, the way that you're moving, the way that you're dancing, the way that you're joking, the way that you feel and vibrate. The way that you walk, the way that you are crazy. Everything you love about each other, because you match each other. You love each other. You need to change each other. That's love. When you need to change each other, that's not love. That's not loving them. That's being attached to idea, illusion in your mind about them that is not them, and blaming them that they are not that. That's not caring for who they are, not loving them one bit, but just want to control them, their energy, to get what you want, their energy. And you don't care how they feel, you don't care who they are, you don't want them to be free, you want them to be as you say. Just like many are saying, he loves me so much, he left everything what he loves, he loved this, he loved surfing, he loved animals, he loved natural living, he loved his career, he loved music, but he left all this to go with me so I can go after my dream job and have that happiest life that I deserve because he loves me so much. And I love him so much. Yes, he loves you so much. He cares how you feel. He wants you to be happy. He has given his happiness, his joy, his dreams, everything. So you could be happy he given away and he suffers. Away from everything that he loves. But you don't love him. He loves you completely. But you don't love him. You don't care how he feels. He was happy doing what he loves, living as he loves, being as he loves. You don't care how he feels. You don't love him. You don't want him to be happy. You know he suffers. You want him to suffer because you don't care how he feels. You don't love him. You just care to get what you want from him, his energy, so you could be happy and feel right and do what you love have what you love and live what you love and how you love. And you don't care that he suffers. You only care that you get what you want from him. That's not love. That's control. That's completely not caring for them, but using him, exploiting him like a battery. You're saying he loves you. Yes, he loves you. You're saying you love him. No. He loves you. He wants you to be happy. You don't love him. You don't want to be happy. Him to be happy. In love, in true love, only two people where there is no resistance between them and they match each other like Legos and they love each other free as they are. So there's no need to be annoyed with each other, to control each other. They are together because they don't want to change each other. They don't need each other. They don't need to have each other. They love each other because they are full of their self. They are love and they want to love somebody who will set them free and they will love them to be free as they are. They are a little bit different, but if it feels right, if it's not disturbing, they can be together. But if something that one of them is doing doesn't feel right to them, they don't try to control each other, they don't try to change each other, to not be their self for each other. They just see that they cannot be together because there is resistance, there are differences. And they love each other as family, as soul family, and they part. They don't want to change each other. They don't need each other. They don't need to control each other. They let each other be. But what you're doing is too disturbing to me. I don't want to suffer with you. I don't want to change you for you to suffer, not to be yourself. So they are not together. And they are together. They love each other for who they are. They don't need each other because they are whole and complete, full of themselves, full of love. They love each other. They don't need to control each other. They make love when they both want to love each other. And they both feel so from the heart, in passion of creation, in love. Because they always want to make each other happy. And they never want that I'm happy and you suffer. They never want to control and force each other. Because this is control, this is suffering. This is force. This comes hate, resentment out of that suffering. Blame, conflict, drama, bad karma. I love you. I want you to enjoy. I want you to have an orgasm. I want you to be beautiful. Just be in ecstasy. And I want to be in ecstasy. I want to love you. I want to enjoy. And we both want it. I could not bear with myself if I enjoy and it doesn't feel like to you. If I would manipulate you, force you with guilt so that you would give me that booty. No, that's suffering. That's rape. Manipulation, force, like government manipulating, forcing us to rape us with injections. To put something in us that doesn't feel right to us, to violate us. That's same. You will not be able to live with yourself. You wanted to be happy. You wanted to enjoy, you wanted to scream, you wanted to go to seventh heaven. Huh? You don't want it to suffer for you to empty yourself. So you set each other completely free. And you love each other. You set each other free. You want to do something with other people. You want to go to vacation, go. You want to go out with girlfriends, go. If I want to go out with friends, go. If I want to go to India, hey, I go. Because we want each other to be happy. We don't need each other. We don't need to control each other. And if we would say, no, you should not do what your heart desires, you will not be happy. You would suffer. Out of guilt, out of force, out of fear, you would not do what you love. You would, out of guilt, out of attachment, do what I want. I would control you. I would not love you. You would suffer for me. I would take happiness from you. We want each other to be happy and free. Because I love you. I want you to be happy. You love me. You want me to be happy. When we come back, we love each other more because we set each other free to be free and together because we don't need each other. We are love ourselves full and complete, and we love each other. We need to give that love to each other. And I love you so much, and if I love you, I want you to be happy. You want to be free with your girlfriends, I want you to be happy. You want to make love with that man and love him, I want you to be happy. Because this is what you want, be happy. I want to make love with two lesbians. You want me to be happy. You love me, and you, because you love me, what makes me happy, you love me. Okay, let's go. You go, I go. Okay, no problem. Oh, one lesbian can come to you also. Okay, and we together. Oh, that later, okay. And you set each other free completely with these crazy examples that are real. You don't possess each other. You are not property of each other. You love each other. You set each other free to be. You want to be happy. That makes you happy. I love you. Your happiness makes me happy. If you are happy, I'm happy. If I'm happy, you're happy. Yes, and we come together and we are happy. Because we love each other. We set each other free to be as free as our heart desires. To be happy. To do what is in our heart, what no one would allow. Because everyone wants to, they need love, they need to control love, and they are like, you belong to me, and then always afraid somebody will take you away, and that's not love, that's control, that's hate, that's like controlling you, hating you, not allowing you to be yourself, hating others, and they even kill each other. They go mad. Because you belong to me, no one shall look at you, no one shall be with you, nothing, you will not talk to anyone. But no, we are one in our heart, our love is sacred. And we are human beings. We are polygamous beings that we were bamboozled in being monogamous. We have attraction and love for members of our species like cats. But we have our love and our heart with our sacred partner. And you enjoying being happy with somebody else, that makes you happy. I love you to be happy. And you, our love, you don't belong to me. Our hearts are one. This will not break the love. This will enhance the love, because when you come back, you're saying, he loves me so much. He allows me that. My crazy desire no man would allow, because they want to possess. So they kill somebody and woman and like. He allows me that. I love him more. I want to give him my heart. I want to be with him forever. He can go with 3 lesbians. He can bring them in our bed, no problem. I'm giving crazy examples, but like we say in Slovenia, always listen to the jokes of a man, because he will tell you everything about himself. And the truth. There's always truth in jokes. The crazy man. Anyway, how much we are... Oh, we are not. Okay. So you see, they're happy. You set each other free. You don't belong to me. I love you as you are. And if I cannot stand the way you are, I go away. I don't want to change you. I love you as you are. But romantically in love with somebody who is perfectly matching geometry of the soul and the mind. And there's no control. There's no need for love. There's no need for sex. I make love with you, baby, because I want you to be in divine ecstasy of love, in orgasm. I want to worship your body. I want you to enjoy. I want you to be happy. You're making love with me. You want me to be happy. There's no lust. There's no need for love. Lust we have bring here and brought here. And we love you. In everything what we do, we love each other for who we are, and we want each other to be happy and free. There's no control. There's no need for love. There's no possession. There's no fear of losing. So there's no jealousy. There's no control. There's total freedom. Even if you want to love somebody else, you can go with girlfriends and vacation, no problem. You can do anything. What you want to do, you do. But because we set each other free, and because we are whole and complete, we don't need love. We found that love underneath our pain and need for love. We don't need to control each other. We don't need each other. We love each other and we set each other free. Because we want each other to be happy. And we match our soul and mind matches. So because you love me so much, I love you so much, it's attraction. We don't need to control each other. We are whole and complete, full of love. We need to love each other because we are made for each other. And we love each other from the heart. And we don't belong to each other. We fly to each other as birds fly to each other. There's no suffering because you don't belong to me. I don't need you. I am the love that I needed, whole and complete, and I need to love you. I don't need love from you. So I don't need to control you. I don't need to own you. I can set you free. I don't need to fear to lose you. You don't belong to me. I am love and I love you. You are your love. You love me. I set you free because then you fly to me. And I don't need you because I'm whole and complete within myself. I love you. And you love me. Our hearts want to join. We want to give love to each other. So not out of force, out of guilt, blaming you that you don't love me, that you have to do that, you're giving that love to me. No, because your heart desires so. And I go to you and give you that love because my heart desires. And we are too much together even. No, I'm making these jokes and it's sincerely from the heart, the truth. But I have never slept with a girl outside of relationships and really had like 5 serious relationships, short, long distance, and little together and like this. Some close distance, some like this. But I never cheated. I was never having a one night stand. I've always given my heart there. But yes, this is the truth of love. Completely free. You don't belong to me. So there's no control. No need for love. I love you for who you are. You love me for who I am. We set each other free because we love each other for the freedom and love that we are. And we are so sane that we just fly to each other. We don't need each other. We love each other from the heart. And I love you from the heart, and I give you my word and much love from the heart. And I love you, and I'll be back, and I'll give you more of that love. And if you love me, and if your heart desires to give a donation from the heart to my love that I'm giving, I am love, I'm speaking of love. I'm not speaking of love, I'm love. You know. If you love the word that I am, your heart wants to give a donation to my work, this is my job, and I am sustained by the love people are giving from the heart. And I told you what is love. You have to feel it from the heart. Your heart has to desire. I don't want no guilt, not somebody that somebody must give and like this, No. Sincere love from the heart. If you want to give donation, I accept everything. Because I know I deserve everything. And no donation is too big, but it has to be sincere love from the heart. Not some control and force and guilt. I want love. Because I'm giving you love. I'm speaking about what love is. Joyful giving from the heart. If heart loves to give, heart gives love. So same is with donations. I'm grateful like a little child. You keep the art of the word, and I'm going and flowing from heart. You know. But I receive only donations that are given from the heart. I give you my word. You know. And I'm so grateful like a little child. Thank you. I love you, and this was love, speaking about love. Poor namaste, poor namaste. I love you. You are love that you are seeking. You are the love that you are seeking.